Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Podcast Boost. Have you ever wondered what life would feel like without your phone? Just imagine, no scrolling, no notifications, no messages for one whole day. Could you do it?
Hi everyone, it's great to have you here. Today we're talking about something that almost feels impossible, living one full day without a phone.
Yes, it sounds crazy, right? But it's a great topic to talk about because phones are such a big part of our daily life. We use them for everything: communication, music, maps, even learning English.
Exactly. But sometimes they take too much of our time and attention. Today we'll imagine what happens when two friends, just like you and me, spend a day without their phones.
And of course, we'll learn useful English phrases and expressions along the way.
So, let's start with a question. When was the last time you spent even 1 hour without touching your phone?
Maybe when I was sleeping. Honestly, it's rare. I check my phone first thing in the morning and last thing before bed.
I think most people do the same. We wake up and the first thing we grab is not water, not a book, but our phones.
Yes, and then we scroll and scroll again. By the time we realize, 30 minutes are gone.
Exactly. That's why I decided to try something different. Yesterday, I spent one full day without my phone.
Wait, seriously? One whole day? That's impressive. Tell us what happened.
Well, at first, it felt strange. I kept reaching for my pocket again and again, but the phone wasn't there.
That's what habits do to us. It's like our hands move automatically.
Yes. I even felt a little anxious, like I was missing something important.
That's called phantom phone feeling, when your brain expects your phone even though it's not there.
Exactly. But after a while, something amazing happened. I started to feel calm. I noticed small things around me, the sound of birds, the colors of the morning light.
That's beautiful. Sometimes we forget that real life is happening right in front of us, not on a screen.
So true. I made breakfast slowly. I didn't rush. I didn't take pictures of my food. I just enjoyed it. That sounds peaceful. What did you do after breakfast?
I went for a walk. Usually I listen to music or podcasts while walking, but this time I just walked.
Didn't it feel boring?
At first, a little, but then I started noticing people. A woman walking her dog, kids laughing, trees moving in the wind. I realized how many things I never really see because I'm looking down at my phone.
That's such a great observation. Sometimes silence teaches you more than 1,000 messages.
Exactly. I even smiled at strangers and said, "Good morning." Usually I'd just walk by silently.
That's real connection. Not likes, not emojis, but real smiles.
Let's teach our listeners some useful phrases.
Ready, repeat after us.
I left my phone at home.
I decided to take a break from technology.
I wanted to clear my mind.
I noticed the world around me.
Good job, everyone.
Those are great daily expressions. You can use them in conversations when you talk about reducing screen time.
What was the hardest part of your day without a phone?
Honestly, the afternoon. That's when I usually check messages or watch videos. I felt tempted to grab the phone many times.
That's completely normal. When we remove a habit, our brain keeps asking for it.
Yes, but I replaced it with something better. I read a real book, not an e-book, a real one made of paper.
Wow, that's rare these days. What did you read?
A story about travel and adventure. And you know what? I felt like my imagination was alive again. Without the phone, my mind had space to think.
That's powerful. We often complain that we don't have time, but the truth is, the phone takes most of it.
Exactly. Let's ask our listeners something.
When was the last time you spent 30 minutes doing nothing digital? No phone, no TV, no laptop.
Think about that for a second. You can even try it after this episode.
Yes, we challenge you. Try spending just 2 hours without your phone today.
See what you discover about yourself.
You know, this reminds me of something funny that happened last week. I accidentally left my phone at home when I went shopping.
Oh no, that must have been stressful.
It was at first. I kept thinking, what if someone calls me? But then I started enjoying it. I walked slowly, looked around, and actually spoke to the shopkeeper.
That's nice. Sometimes when we're too busy staring at screens, we forget how to talk to people face to face.
Exactly. He even taught me how to pick fresh fruit. It was a small, human moment, something a phone can't replace.
That's a great story. And it's true. Real experiences don't come with notifications. Repeat after us.
I forgot my phone at home.
I felt free without my phone.
I enjoyed the silence.
I talked to new people.
Excellent.
Now let's do a little story practice together.
Imagine this.
You wake up one morning and your phone isn't working. You try to restart it, but nothing happens.
At first you feel nervous. You think, how will I live today? But then you decide to enjoy the day.
You make breakfast. You drink your tea slowly. You look out the window.
You go outside. You walk to the park. You hear birds. You see children playing. You smile.
You sit on a bench, take a deep breath and think, wow, this feels peaceful.
Now repeat after me slowly.
I can live without my phone.
I feel calm and free.
The world is beautiful when I look up.
Perfect.
That was such a relaxing story practice.
Yes, and it shows that peace doesn't come from screens. It comes from presence.
Exactly. Let's talk about evenings. Did you check your phone before sleeping that night?
No, and that was the best part. I read a few pages of my book, wrote some thoughts in my notebook, and fell asleep easily.
That's amazing. Usually we say, I'll check one last message, and suddenly it's midnight.
Right. No phone meant no blue light, no distractions. I slept deeply.
That's a big lesson for all of us. If we want better rest, we need to disconnect sometimes. Repeat after us.
I'm trying to use my phone less.
I spend more time in the real world.
I feel peaceful without notifications.
I enjoy the present moment.
Great job, everyone.
Now, before we end, we want to challenge all our listeners.
Tomorrow, try living just half a day without your phone. 6 hours. No messages, no scrolling.
It won't be easy, but it will be worth it.
Notice what happens. Notice what you feel. Maybe you'll find time for something you love.
So, friends, remember, your phone is a tool, not your world. Use it when needed, but don't let it control you.
That's right. Real memories come from real moments.
Yes. And maybe when you look up from your screen, you'll see something amazing. A sunset, a smile, a new idea.
Exactly. Sometimes disconnecting is the best way to reconnect with yourself, your family, and your life.
So true.
All right, friends, that's the end of today's episode.
Thank you for listening and practicing with us.
If you enjoyed this conversation, share it with a friend, but only after you finish your phone-free time.
We believe in you. You can do this. You can live smarter, calmer, and more present.
Take a break, look around, and remember, the world outside your phone is still beautiful.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep smiling.
Goodbye, everyone.